Good evening, everybody. Welcome to the Grizzly Den. We are here with TRHS Sports Broadcasting. My name is Carson Shea alongside my partner.
I'm Vince Byrne.
Vince, are you looking forward to tonight's game? We got Thunder Ridge and Chaparral.
I am. It's a good game, good conference matchup coming up tonight.
That's right, Vince. This Thunder Ridge is looking for their first conference win here tonight, and I think that they're going to try to bounce back after their tough loss the other day.
Yeah, tough loss against a really good Regis team. We'll see how they. Head coach Tony Spates of the for Chaparral actually coached the Grizzlies head coach, Coach Gilmore, when Coach Gilmore was in high school. So that should be a fun little rivalry here tonight.
I can't even imagine how that must be for her, just coaching against her former coach. That's crazy.
Yeah, that's got to be pretty cool.
So I'm looking forward to see how that plays out tonight. But that just shows that this Chaparral team has a coach that's been in the business for a long time, and I think that's really going to make an impact.
For sure.
What do you think Thunder Ridge needs to do here tonight to take this dub?
I think they need to capitalize on the opportunities they get, whether that's offensive rebound, free throws, or any other situation where they are given an opportunity.
I agree with that. I think that they need to capitalize on their fast breaks and not throw the ball away. I think in that Regis game, there are a few too many times they throw the ball out of bounds or just give it right to the opponent. So I think if they're able to limit that, they're going to be in good position here tonight.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
So for tip-off, we got number 5, Peyton Bang for the Wolverines, and number 12, Regan Keeter for Thunder Ridge. Game is on in the Grizzly Den. Tip is off to Thunder Ridge. Number 4, Alexis Baker. Passes it over to Angel McCloskey. McCloskey back over to Baker. Trying to form some movement here in this offense. Trying to get something going. Pass it over to McCloskey again. McCloskey back up top. That's over to 80 Baker. Knocked out of bounds by the Wolverines, and it's going to stay with the Grizzlies. Good defense there so far by the Wolverines.
Yeah, good defense. They weren't letting the Grizzlies were trying to get something going, get some ball movement, but they just weren't able to get close enough to the basket to take a good shot.
Good pass by Kaiser Cochran. Down low to McCloskey. Now 80 Baker pulls up. No good. Able to get it back. Great effort there by 80 Baker. Good pass down low to Regan Keeter, and Keeter puts up the shot, and it's good.
The Grizzlies score first. Makes it 2-0.
And that shot is good now by the Wolverines.
And a foul.
Counted. That makes it 2-2 now in the Grizzly Den. That's Peyton Bang with the layup, and now she's going to the free throw line for a 3-point opportunity. Peyton Bang's free throw is up and no good. Rebound goes to Keeter. Over to Alexis Baker. Now here come the Grizzlies again, 2-2 with a minute into this game. Alexis Baker over to Kaiser Cochran. Back up top to Baker. Over to Keeter. Keeter drives, gets it taken away, but the Grizzlies recover it. Alexis Baker gets the ball back. Baker over to Kaiser Cochran. Taking it back up top behind the key. That's going to be taken away. Good steal there by the Wolverines. Now they're coming back down the court. Avery Bang misses the layup. Rebound goes to Regan Keeter. Now it's Grizzlies ball again as Alexis Baker running down the court. Going to take it herself.
Oh, no.
And the ball goes out of bounds.
No foul called on that play.
I thought for sure that there was going to be
Baker
one.
Took a hard fall trying to make that layup.
They caught a lucky break there, though, as it went out of bounds on the Wolverines, so it's going to stay with Thunder Ridge. They're going to call a baseline foul on number 32. That's Bree Murphy. I thought they were about to call 5 seconds, but it turns out that there was a foul on the Wolverines.
Yeah, me too. And I was about to be confused if it was 5 seconds because it took a little bit, but there's no way that was took 5 seconds.
This one's coming close, and speaking of it, there's a 5-second violation by the Grizzlies. right after you called it. Is that the commentator jinx, Vince?
I don't know. I mean, you brought it up first, so.
That's true. And Garrick's coming down now for the Wolverines. Passes it down low. Peyton Bang, no good, but she gets her own rebound. Back up to Sangaricus. Peyton Bang again, jump shot up and in.
And with that, the Wolverines take a 4-2 lead.
Alexis Baker for the Grizzlies. Passes half court now, trying to start this offense. Pass to the quarter to Keeter. Keeter in the paint to McCloskey. Back to Keeter. Up to Alexis Baker. Baker back over to Keeter in the corner. Up top to McCloskey. Knocked away. Number 32, Bree Murphy, kept the eye on the ball, able to knock that out of bounds.
You know, from what we've seen so far in those opening minutes of the game, the Chaparral defense has really been locking down the Grizzlies. And the Grizzlies have been passing the ball around, just not able to drive in or really get that close to the basket.
Alexis Baker floater, no good. Rebound goes to Avery Bang. Coming back down to Sangaricus. Down low, Peyton Bang fouled and one again for Peyton Bang. Wow, that was a good shot there.
That was a good shot. Impressive that it's her second and one on the night. Just a few minutes into the first quarter.
And now Peyton Bang's going to go to the free throw line again. She missed her first one, but now she has another opportunity here. She has 4 points in this game already. Free throws up and in.
And a 3-point play.
Alexis Baker now for the Grizzlies. Looks like they're trying to start a little bit of a trap. Grizzlies trying to get out of it. McCloskey dribbling. Great pass to Regan Keeter. She can't get the shot to go in. A little bit of confusion from the refs, but it looks like a foul was called. So it's going to stay with the Grizzlies.
It looks like it's going to be a baseline foul here. Score is 7-2. Chaparral leads. 5 minutes and 5 seconds left in the first quarter.
Keeter shoots a three. That's no good. Good rebound by Alexis Baker. Stuck in the paint. And they call a double dribble on her. She was trying to get up and made the mishap of double dribbling. So now it's going to go back to the Wolverines.
That's a tough situation to be in when you're down on the ground with the ball. It's very difficult to dribble while standing up at the same time, and there's just nobody open for her to get a pass off to.
Murphy misses the three. There's going to be a jump ball. Good rebound there by Peyton Bang. Peyton Bang has been all over the court so far, both on offense and defense for the Wolverines. Now we have some substitutions coming in. Wolverines ball. Inbound to Peyton Bang. Over to Smith. And that one's thrown away by Bree Murphy.
Oh, before the game, we were talking about capitalizing on opportunities. The Grizzlies have an opportunity right here with that overthrown pass.
It's perfect opportunity here for the Grizzlies to try to capitalize on that turnover. Good defense again by the Wolverines. Knocked out of bounds, so it's going to be Grizzlies ball. That's inbounded to Rebecca Winton. Back up to Issa Winton. Winton crossover. Over to Rebecca Winton. Winton's jump shot. Perfect swoosh. Here comes Sangaricus. Great pass down the floor. Layup by Avery Bang. Looked like Nikola Jokic with a long assist there for the Wolverines.
Great job by the Wolverines. Able to, after giving up a score, they were really quick getting back down the court. That makes it a 9-4 ball game. Chaparral leads.
Issa Winton in the paint to Angel McCloskey. Good Euro step. Missed the shot. Rebounded by A.D. Baker. Her shot is no good. Back to the Wolverines. Sangaricus passes it over to Smith. Smith for three. No good. Kaiser Cochran with the rebound. Another good opportunity here for the Grizzlies.
Yeah, it's just under 3 minutes and 30 seconds left in the first quarter.
McCloskey Setting up the offense over to Issa Winton. Over to Rebecca Winton. Over to Kaiser Cochran. Good pass over to Issa Winton. Jump shot. Off the mark. Back to the Wolverines. Sangaricus coming down the court now for them. Passes over to Avery Bang. Avery Bang takes it herself. Foul is called. It's going to be a blocking foul here. The Grizzlies didn't like that call.
No, they were wanting a charge call, not a block.
And now there's a timeout called. So Vince, the score is 9-4. Chaparral is leading Thunder Ridge. What do you think has been done well in this game by both teams so far?
I mean, the Grizzlies, they've been doing a good job. They've moving the ball around, trying to find that open pass. I've seen a lot of good ball movement. The only problem is what the Wolverines have been doing good at is their defense. The Grizzlies have had a real hard time getting down into the paint and down low, try to get a good shot off. They've been forced to take some longer range shots, some mid range shots, but they've only had like one opportunity where they had a good layup opportunity.
And I think one good thing that Chaparral is doing is limiting those easy shots by the Grizzlies. They're playing lockdown defense.
Exactly. Their defense is just.
Their defense is really great right now, and Thunder's offense is doing well, but they're just not able to get the shots that they want.
Exactly. They're forced to take other shots that maybe they're not as sure of. Just over 3 minutes left in the first period.
Avery Banks, first free throw is up and in. She has another. Avery Banks, second free throw, up and in as well. Alexis Baker for the Grizzlies. Great crossover there. Good pass over to Keeter. Keeter for three. No good. Quick movement there by Issa Winton to get that. 80 Baker now going to drive. Puts up a shot. No good. Alexis Baker gets the rebound. And it's blocked. And now we got a jump ball. Fast-paced action there.
Very fast-paced, and it looks like the Grizzlies are going to get it back. Great effort there by Baker, diving on that ball to get the jump ball.
Grizzlies trying to set up their inbound play now. Alexis Baker on the inbound. Into 80 Baker. 80 Baker's shot is blocked. Great block by Avery Bang. Coming back down the court herself. Passes it to Peyton Bang. Over to Sangaricus. Back over to Avery Bang. Sangaricus down low. Peyton Bang, good pass. Alexis
nice
Bang
block
the
there.
shot, but it's blocked. 80 Baker with the block. Sangaricus inbounds it to Avery Bang. Down low to Peyton Bang. Shot is blocked, it looked like. Taken away now by the Grizzlies. Here comes Issa Winton. Winton thought about driving, but takes it back out behind the arc. Over to Rebecca Winton. Back up to Issa Winton. Was looking for 80 Baker, taken away with a good steal, but now the Grizzlies steal it back themselves. 80 Baker gives it over to Issa Winton. Rebecca Winton for three. No good. Good rebound by Regan Keeter. Puts it up. No good. Here come the Wolverines. That was Peyton Bang going in for the drive, and they're going to call a foul. Good take there by Peyton Bang.
Another block called on the Grizzlies. It's the second of the night.
It's good that the Grizzlies are trying to get this charge called. That's a hard thing to do, but it looks like both times their feet were just moving a little bit too much. Peyton Bang misses the first free throw. We got some substitutions now. A couple of starters coming in for the Grizzlies, McCloskey and Kaiser Cochran, along with Alyssa Wallachio. Peyton Bang's second free throw. Up, and that one is a perfect swoosh. 12-4 Wolverines. McCloskey now back in the game for the Grizzlies. Forming some movement. Over to Wallacho. Pump fake. Over to Kaiser Cochran. Back over to Wallacho. Wallacho wide open three. No good. Rebounded by Wallacho, though. Gets her own rebound. McCloskey again. Into Kaiser Cochran. Jump shot up. And
that rolls in.
Perfect roll for the Grizzlies. That's what they need to get them going here. Back over for the Wolverines. Sangarikis.
Just under a minute left in the first quarter here.
Glover with the ball. Back and forth between Glover. And now it's passed over to Sangarikis. Jump shot up. No good. That was Reagan Lentil with the missed jump shot. Now McCloskey's coming back down for the Grizzlies. 35 seconds left in the first quarter.
Looks like they're going to try and wait it out a little. Grizzlies are wanting to take the last shot of the quarter.
Kaiser Cochran, good pass to Wallacho. Has another three. That one misses. Here comes Glover. Glover coming down the court. Good steal by McCloskey. McCloskey dribbling it around now. 12 seconds left. Her coach wants her to take the final shot, it looks like. Travel is called. That's a missed opportunity there for the Grizzlies. Had an opportunity to take the last shot of the quarter, but a travel was called on McCloskey.
And with 6 seconds left, the Wolverines will have the ball. Try and get a last second shot up here.
Avery Bang to Sangarikis. 5 seconds left. Shoots it at the buzzer. No good. So we're end of the first quarter here. Chaparral leads Thunderidge 12-6. I think that was a little bit of a better. That was after that timeout. I think Thunderidge performed better.
I agree.
They finished the quarter off well, cut the lead now to 6, and I think that they're in a good position now going into the second quarter.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, they've been playing really well on defense. Only 12 points given up, and they've been doing a great job on offense. A lot of hustle, a lot of effort. They've been getting their offensive rebounds a lot. I mean, they're chasing down their own rebounds. There's one play there where they got 2-3 offensive rebounds in a row, and I think that's where they just need to capitalize on that opportunity and score a point there.
Yeah, I think that travel and some of the other mistakes that the Grizzlies have had is what's slowing them down a little bit. I think if they stop those turnovers, then they put themselves in good position to get a better shot.
Yeah, and I think that's what their coach is probably talking to them right here during the break here in between quarters. Try and get them ready for the second quarter of action here.
The Grizzly Den, a lot of energy right now. I think both fan sections, I think, are really excited right now. It's parents only in the crowd, and I think they're doing a good job of getting their players hyped.
For sure.
Both benches
have had a lot of energy tonight as well.
Oh yeah, definitely. That's what you like to see when there's no student section. You got to hype your team up yourself.
Exactly.
Sangarikis for the Wolverines, up 6. Passes over. Bree Murphy down to Peyton Bang. Oh, Sangarikis, step back, good pass over to Bang. Called for a travel.
Lucky break there for the Grizzlies, as they're going to get the ball back here.
And now Wallacho is passing it in to McCloskey for the Grizzlies. They need a bucket here to try to shorten this deficit that they're facing right now. McCloskey over to Wallacho. Kaiser Cochran. Good pass over to Keeter. Keeter saves it. Wallacho back to Kaiser Cochran. 80 Baker. 80 Baker puts the shot up. Wanted a foul, but it's not called. But good hustle by the Grizzlies. But the Wolverines are able to escape. Sangarikis over to Glover. Good pass to Avery Bang. Back to Glover. Over to Sangarikis for 3. Got it.
And that is good. That makes the score 15-6. Chaparral leads.
That was great ball movement by the Wolverines there. Able to get the open shot, and they nailed it. McCloskey to 80 Baker. Cross-court pass, Wallacho. Pump fakes. Over to Kaiser Cochran. Another pump fake. Stripped. Good steal by Lentil. St. Garricus nearly throws it out of bounds, but it's saved by Murphy. Down to Bang. Glover for three. Got it. Back-to-back threes for the Wolverines.
And that
Grizzlies
puts
need a couple three-pointers for themselves here.
Yeah, for sure. They're currently in a 12-point deficit right now.
Kaiser Cochran jump shot up and in.
Make that a 10-point deficit.
Kaiser Cochran doing well for the Grizzlies on offense right now. Good defense. Wolocho with the rebound. McCloskey coming down. Just under 6 minutes left in the half. Keeter, top of the key, pass it over to Wolocho for three. Shot's no good. Glover, and they call a foul on McCloskey. Good sportsmanship, though, as she picks her up after knocking her down on that foul. So the Grizzlies had an opportunity there again to hit that three-pointer. Just couldn't get it to fall, so now they got to have good defense.
Exactly. Slow down the Wolverines before the deficit gets too large.
Right now the Wolverines are on fire. Back-to-back three-pointers.
5 minutes and 40 seconds left in the half.
St. Garricus, pump fakes. Over to Bang for three. That one's no good. Kaiser Cochran with the rebound. Over to McCloskey. Angel McCloskey, senior for Thunder, is one of the leaders on this team, leading this offense here. Down to Keeter. That's going to be taken away by the Wolverines. Avery Bang. Good pass, but they're going to call a foul. Grizzlies didn't like that call either. You know, some of the calls could go either way, I believe. But at some point, both teams are either going to like the call or not like the call.
Yeah, definitely. And that's the Grizzlies' 6th foul of the half compared to the Wolverines' 2. So they're definitely going to be upset about that too.
Here comes St. Garricus. Passes it over to Murphy. Back to St. Garricus. St. Garricus with a good pass. Peyton Bang gets blocked by Keeter. Ball's going to go out on her, though. She tried to save it, but a good block to stop Peyton Bang, who has been on fire so far this game for the Wolverines. Maybe that'll stop her momentum.
Yeah, definitely. Keeter's been doing a good job down low on defense this game.
And it looks like Rebecca Winton goes down. There's going to be an injury timeout that the refs called. Lucy Monroe is now going to sub in. Hopefully she's okay. It looked like she went down hard on a fall. I think that she's trying to get around a screen by the Wolverines.
Yeah, she was able to get up and walk off the court by herself, which is a good sign.
St. Garricus for the Wolverines. 5 minutes left. Up 10 against the Grizzlies. St. Garricus, step back. Over to Peyton Bang. Back over to Murphy. Shot's no good. Kaiser Cochran with the rebound. Pass it over to McCloskey. McCloskey passes half court. Quick pass to Keeter. Keeter's going to try a hook shot, and she gets fouled.
Good job by Keeter drawing the foul there. Getting her the opportunity to score a couple points here for the Grizzlies.
One thing I've noticed about the Chaparral team, they have a lot of tall players on their team, and that looks like it's been an advantage so far for them.
Yeah, it has. They've been doing a good job down low, blocking shots.
Keeter misses the first free throw.
And getting in the way of the Grizzlies as they're trying to get down low and score those layups.
Three-point shooting will be key for the Grizzlies, I think, towards the end of the second quarter. Lucy Monroe is in the game now for the Grizzlies. And the second free throw by Keeter is good. Timeout called. 9-point game. Chaparral leads with about 4.5 minutes left in the second quarter. So we're talking about the height advantage for the Wolverines, but Thunder Ridge plays quick, which is one advantage that they have. I think that they're able to get good ball movement and they're able to find that open shot.
Yeah, that's very true, Carson. We've seen that since the start of this game on that first drive that the Grizzlies had. They're passing the ball around, trying to find the open shot. They've been making good passes tonight. Just haven't been able to get all the shots to fall that they'd like.
I agree with that, Vince. I think if they're able to get their shots to fall going from here on out in this game, I think they're going to be able to make this comeback.
Yeah, for sure.
They're only down single digits right now, though, so it's not a big gap that they're facing right now.
And we've got 4:35 left in the second half, and then we've got a whole nother half of basketball after that. So plenty of the time for the Grizzlies to try and get the deficit down to a little bit.
Jump shot is good. Number 50, Reagan Lentil. Issa Winton over to Kaiser Cochran. Passes it over, taken away. Avery Bang takes it away, and now a foul is going to be called on the Grizzlies. That whole sequence was great by Chaparral. They're able to get the steal and then get the foul drawn.
Yeah, nice save there. Ball looked like it was about to bounce out of bounds. And that puts the Wolverines in the bonus. So 7th foul on the Grizzlies.
That's another thing. The Grizzlies have 7 fouls compared to Chaparral's 3. That's something that you don't want to see as the coach of Thunder Ridge or just being on the Thunder Ridge team. You don't want to have that many fouls this early in the game.
Yeah, definitely. Luckily, they'll get at halftime on the bonus. Just over 4 minutes left in the half.
Riley Smith makes her first, giving her a second opportunity. She misses that one, but it takes a good bounce. Rebounded by Lentil. Over to Sangarikis. Over to Murphy. Bang passes it over. Sangarikis. Murphy back over to Avery Bang. Back up top to Sangarikis. Able to knock it away, and that goes off the legs of Sangarikis. Great defense there by Issa Winton, able to get the tip, and then it goes off of Sangarikis.
Yeah, great effort there, diving to tip the ball away, and then lucky break there for the Grizzlies, getting it to tip off the leg of a Chaparral player. Now they're going to get the ball here.
Yeah, I think that's something that people don't talk about a lot when it comes to basketball is players always trying to steal the ball or tip it, but sometimes they're able to manage to get it to go off the opposing team themselves, so it gives the Grizzlies the ball back. Great effort there by Issa Winton.
For sure. Score is 21-9. Chaparral currently leads. 3 minutes, 51 seconds left in the half.
One thing that we need to pay attention to as we finish the second quarter is, as Vince mentioned, Chaparral is in the bonus, meaning that any foul will send them to the free throw line. So Thunder has to be careful. Issa Winton inbounding it to McCloskey. McCloskey over to Rebecca Winton, who's back in the game. 80 Baker nearly taken away, but Kaiser Cochran gets it. Her shot is blocked. Good block by Avery Banks. So many blocks by the Chaparral Wolverines in this game so far. That one's blocked by Kaiser Cochran, though. Gets the block right back. Avery Bang blocked Kaiser Cochran, but she got the block back. Issa Winton. Over to the corner is Rebecca Winton. 80 Baker jump shot up. No good. Rebounded by the Wolverines. They're going to call a foul now. 80 Baker with the foul. Looked like she was trying to get the ball away.
Trying to steal it, yeah.
I thought they were about to call a jump ball, but they ended up calling a foul.
I was too.
So that's going to send Bree Murphy to the line now for Chaparral. 1-1 for her.
That's something the Grizzlies have to be especially aware of, as you mentioned earlier. Like, you want to be aggressive and go for the ball, but if you foul, it's not just an inbound play. They get free throws, and Wolverines just capitalized right there by making that first one. 22-9 is now the score.
Bree Murphy First one was good, and now she has a second opportunity at the free throw line. Up 13 against the Grizzlies. Murphy's second one, no good. Tipped by Kaiser Cochran into the hands of A.D. Baker. Wallach over to McCloskey. McCloskey crosses half court. Fakes it over to Wallach for three. Wallach misses the three. And now this one is back over to the Wolverines, nearly taken away by Wallach. Neal with a good pass over to Murphy. That one's going to be taken away by Rebecca Winton. High energy by both teams right now on defense especially. McCloskey, good take, bit too strong. A.D. Baker's going to be fouled now by Avery Bang, though, sending her to the free throw line for 2 shots. That's going to be key for the Grizzlies here to try to gain some momentum. 2:20 left, down 13 in the second quarter.
Momentum is such a huge thing in games, especially when you're trying to make a comeback. So you want that momentum going into the second half.
First one, no good. A.D. Baker has a second shot opportunity now. A.D. Baker, Swisher the second.
That makes it a 22-10 ball game. Wolverines have the lead.
Good defense by the Grizzlies right now. Almost stolen by A.D. Baker. But that's a good jump shot there. Avery Bang. McCloskey for the Grizzlies. Passes it over to Rebecca Winton. Winton's going to take it herself. Jump shot, no good. Rebounded by Lento. Sangarikis passes it over. Murphy back to Sangarikis. Sangarikis for three. No good. Nearly saved. Good effort there. Avery Bang tried to get a sweet save, but just couldn't get it. So now Grizzlies ball. Kaiser Cochran. But there's going to be a timeout. Grizzlies call timeout as they're down 14. 1:41 left in the second quarter.
Yeah, Grizzlies call a timeout here. Want to get a game plan in place here for this last couple minutes of the game, or excuse me, of the half. Trying to get some points up on the board to make this a closer game before we head to halftime.
They may not be able to take the lead back in a short amount of time like this, but there's no doubt that they can make a little bit of a run, shortening the deficit they're facing right now before halftime.
For sure.
They're down 14 right now. Maybe their goal right now would be to get it to single digits before halftime.
Yeah, for sure. Because then at halftime, you have to regroup, get reset, and then that's when you can try and take the lead when you come out for the second half.
The Grizzlies haven't hit a three-pointer yet today. That's something that'll really affect their game tonight if they're able to come out in the second half and hit their three-pointers. McCloskey, good pass to Baker. Baker drives. Good shot by A.D. Baker. He's able to just get down low in the paint and able to put that shot up and in. No good. McCloskey again for the Grizzlies. McCloskey goes to the left of the court. Good pass, Regan Keeter. Regan Keeter banks the jumper in.
I think that timeout definitely helped there. Gave them a chance to regroup, and you can tell the Grizzlies are taking their time. They're not rushing or trying to force any plays.
And that's Sangarikis who gets the roll. McCloskey coming back down. 37 seconds left. Down 12 to the Wolverines. McCloskey over to Issa Winton. Winton over to McCloskey. Down low, Regan Keeter. Travel called on Regan Keeter.
23 seconds left in the half. Grizzlies playing full court press defense. trying to prevent a last-second shot by the Wolverines.
Good ball movement, though. Glover is going to get the pass out to Sangaricus. Sangaricus misses the three. It's going to be Grizzlies' ball now. That shot goes off of Avery Bang. 11 seconds left. We got some substitutions coming in. Maybe we got some more of their last second shot takers into the game now before we go to halftime, as there's 11 seconds left. Koski, good pass, Rebecca Winton. 5 seconds left, over to 80 Baker. 80 Baker's jump shot, no good. Alexis Baker gets the rebound, isn't able to get her shot to fall. So we're gonna head to halftime now in the Grizzly Den. Chaparral leads 26-14 against Thunder. Vince, what did you think of that first half?
I thought that the Grizzlies had a lot of effort, and you could tell. I mean, they were chasing down rebounds. They were getting some good blocks, some good defense. But unfortunately, in the first half, the Wolverines' defense was tougher. I mean, they had those tall players down low that just weren't letting the Grizzlies get down low and take those layups. I mean, I think that's where the Grizzlies have to take some of their best shots is down low in the paint, and they just weren't able to do that. So I think that's what
Vince, I think part of what you mentioned is just their shot taking, and maybe tonight's just an off night for them, but if they're able to get in the swing of things and catch fire behind the arc, I think three-point shooting's really going to help them get back into this game.
for sure. Don't go too far back with the second half of the game after halftime. Welcome back to the Grizzly Den. We're about to start the second half of this game. The Thunder Ridge Grizzlies are currently losing to the Chaparral Wolverines 26-14.
Vince, I think Thunder Ridge is in a good position here. Although they're down, I don't think that they need to beat themselves up too much. I think they have a good chance of coming back here in the second half.
They're not out of it yet. We've got a whole nother half of basketball to play, and a lot can happen in a half. As we get set, the Grizzlies are going to take the ball to start the third quarter. Alexis Baker looks like she's going to be inbounding it to Angel McCloskey. She dribbles down the side, passes over to Regan Keeter. Ball is blocked and grabbed by Riley Smith. Puts up a layup, no good. Rebounded by Keeter. Ball is knocked away, but grabbed by Kaiser Cochran. She hands it off to McCloskey. Calling for a play. Gets a pass to Kaiser Cochran. Puts up a jumper. Just bounces out. Rebound grabbed by Bree Murphy. Who hands it off to Sangarkis. Jump shot by Peyton Bang falls out. And McCloskey will take the ball back. She crosses half court. Passes up top to Kaiser Cochran. Back to McCloskey. Over to Baker in the corner. Ball is tipped but grabbed by A.D. Baker, who tries to pass it, but that is grabbed by Riley Smith, who hands it to Sangarkis. Back to Sangarkis. Murphy for three, and that is good.
Good ball movement there. The Wolverines just went back and forth until they found the open shot. They're able to nail the three-pointer.
That makes it a 29-14 ball game. McCloskey passes it to Kaiser Cochran. Out to Keeter for three. And that is good. And the Grizzlies nail a three-pointer.
Keeter's able to match what the Wolverines just did. First three-pointer of the game for the Thunder Ridge Grizzlies.
Avery Bang with the jumper. No good. Grabbed by McCloskey. She takes it down the court. She looks like she's going to drive. Tries to pass it to Baker. Looks like it was tipped by Sangarkis of the Wolverines. And the Grizzlies get the ball back. Pass into Kaiser Cochran. Good move there. Puts up a shot. Can't get it to fall. Smith gets called for a travel.
It looked like that left foot slightly moved.
Yeah, just
you would have had to use binoculars to see that if from our angle, but
oh, for sure. But the
definitely
referee
tell a little bit.
Yeah, he was right there, and he made the right call there. McCloskey passes it over to Kaiser Cochran. Back out to Baker for three. No good. And that falls out of bounds.
Baker was trying to get that three. She was trying to get the ball passed to her sooner, and I think that she just rushed a little bit too much there.
For sure. Murphy getting double teamed, passes it back to Sangarkis. Looks like foul is called as Avery Bang was trying to pass that away. Foul is called on the Grizzlies. So now Sangarkis is going to... Looks like they're inbounding the ball on the side. A little confusion there. The Wolverines are starting to set up under the basket. Pass into Sangarkis up top. She dribbles. Over to Smith. Cross the court back to Sangarkis. Up for three. No good. Rebounded by Avery Bang. Gets it back up to Sangarkis. Over to on the corner. That is no good. Grabbed by McCloskey.
Both point guards are playing well tonight. I think with McCloskey and Sangarkis, you can see both of them are running the team well. I think that they both have high energy, and I like seeing them go back and forth, leading their team down the court.
They're definitely leading their teams.
I don't know how to explain it, but you can kind of just tell who the leader of the floor is for both teams.
Yeah, you can tell for sure. Grizzlies get to inbound it here. Baker into Kaiser Cochran. Tries to get the pass off to Cater, and Keeter gets pushed. Now the Grizzlies getting inbound down underneath the basket. McCloskey calling for the play. So the Grizzlies get set up. Looking to get a pass in. She gets one into Baker. Nice move there. Layup is not able to fall, though. Grabbed by Peyton Bang, who's driving. Passes it out to Murphy up top. Down to the side. Back to Peyton Bang, who puts up a shot, and that is no good.
Peter with another rebound. Getting all the rebounds tonight for the Grizzlies with that height.
McCloskey hands it off to Winton. Across the court to Baker. Down low to Keeter, who tries to get a shot up, and she gets fouled. That's going to be a shooting foul, and she'll get 2 free throws. So Regan Keeter here at the free throw line with an opportunity to make this a 10-point game. 4 minutes, 30 seconds left in the third quarter. First shot is up, and that's in.
Good roll there for Regan Keeter. 11-point deficit now for the Grizzlies. This is the first time Chaparral has had more fouls than the Grizzlies. The first half, the Grizzlies had a lot more fouls, so that's good for the Grizzlies now. Something they probably wanted to improve on in the second half was their foul disadvantage.
And a perfect swish from Keeter makes it a 29-19 game. Inbound goes to Sangarkis. She's dribbling, looking for a pass. Gets one to Peyton Bang, who passes it to Avery Bang, who puts in the layup. 31-19 is the score. As Winton takes it down the court. Crossover. Passes it to Kaiser Cochran. Over to Baker. Dribbles. Trying to find a way in. Oh, nice.
Good pass.
Nice pass there to Kaiser Cochran, who drills the 3. Great pass and shot there by the Grizzlies.
I think that's only going to be counted as 2, but that was a great bounce pass. Great shot by Kaiser Cochran.
Pass over to Murphy. Bounce pass into Avery Bang, who puts up the layup, and that rolls in.
That one went around the rim.
The Wolverines just keep matching the Grizzlies here. Score is 33-21 as McCloskey passes it off to Winton. Looking for a pass, gets it to Kaiser Cochran, over to McCloskey. She's starting to drive in. Trying to find a pass, gets one to Winton. Winton up top. Nice move there, tries to put up the shot. That is blocked and grabbed by Avery Bang.
I'm surprised that wasn't a foul.
I am too. Looked like could have been called a foul, but the referees let it slide.
That one's going to be out on Angel McCloskey. I think that she was trying to get the ball to go off of her and then go off of Sangarkis, but it looked like the ref saw that it only went off of McCloskey.
And a timeout here.
Just under 3 minutes left in the third quarter. 33-21 lead for the Wolverines. The Grizzlies are doing a good job of keeping it balanced right now. They're not letting it slip away from them, and they're also trying to keep it close to try to come back a little bit.
Yeah, for sure. They've been making some good shots there. Unfortunately, the Wolverines have also been making some shots. Currently, Grizzlies have a 12-point deficit to the Wolverines. Score is 33-21.
Got to give credit to the Wolverines so far. They've played stellar defense and just as stellar offense. The Grizzlies are going to have to try to slow them down here, though.
The Wolverines get set for the inbound play. Pass into Avery Bang. No good. Rebound grabbed by Baker. Hands it off to McCloskey. McCloskey passes it to Keeter. Puts up a shot. Is no good. Grabbed by Bang. passes it to Sangirkis. Passes it down to Murphy, who puts up the shot, and that is good. Mid-range
jump
shot
shot
there. McCloskey passes it to Baker. She drives in, puts up the shot. No good. Tries to get her own rebound, but it bounces away to Sangirkis. And a 30-second timeout called by Wolverines head coach.
If you weren't tuning in earlier, at the start of the game, we talked about a fun fact here tonight in the Grizzly Den. Coach Gilmore, who is the Thunder Ridge head coach, was actually coached by Coach Tony Spates of the Wolverines. So he coached her at Chaparral when she was there. So interesting to be facing against your former coach, your former player for both these head coaches.
Yeah,
definitely interesting.
I mean, that's got to be a cool moment. I'm sure they look forward to playing each other every year.
I can just imagine if this were like an NBA situation, just all the hype surrounding this game. I think there's a lot, it's a pretty big moment between both teams, considering it's a former head coach of Coach Gilmore, who's the new coach of the Grizzlies. So it's just interesting to see that matchup.
For sure. Passing goes to Sangirkis. She dribbles her way around. She puts up the jump shot, and that bounces in. 37-21, Wolverines lead with 2 minutes left in the third quarter. Winton, crossover, passes it out to Baker, who drives in, puts up the layup, and that rolls in.
Alexis Baker able to just weave through this defense.
Bree Murphy gets the pass down low. Shot is no good. Baker drives, tries to get the reverse layup in, and that is not able to fall. Glover passes it over to Sangirkis, back to Glover, over to Smith. That's Murphy in the corner. She gets that jump shot. Issa Winton tries to drive, comes back out, passes it over to Kaiser Cochran, who puts up a shot, and that is no good. Pass over to Sangirkis, over to Murphy, to Glover. Nice little series there. Nice little couple of good passes for the Wolverines, and they get a layup there.
Good ball movement by the Wolverines, but now the Grizzlies are going to call timeout. It looks like they're going to have to put in some substitutions now. Down 18, they're going to have to change something up here. There's 52 seconds left in the third quarter, so they have those 52 seconds and then the fourth quarter to come back here.
That's a tough deficit to overcome. They're going to have to just keep chipping away at it, keep getting some points, and just work their way at it until they can try and shorten this lead.
They have to play great defense and great offense here throughout the rest of this game if they want to come back and win.
For sure. Because the Grizzlies have done a good job this half, putting some more points up on the board, but the Wolverines have answered back with most of their points. So coming back to this last minute of play in the third quarter, the Wolverines lead 41-23. Pass into McCloskey. She drives in, passes it after Keeter. Ball bouncing around, grabbed by Baker. Gets the foul. Grizzlies get to inbound it here. Grizzlies getting set up for the inbound play.
Grizzlies scoring here on this possession would be key, possibly giving them another chance after this possession before the end of the third quarter.
And it looks like the Chaparral is going to take another 30-second timeout here. Grizzly, I think the Wolverines realized what you were saying there with the key key play there. They wanted to call a timeout to set up their defense for this inbound play.
Yeah, you know, the Grizzlies, their hopes here are to score a basket here, get a good stop on defense, and make it possible for them to score again before the end of the third quarter. But they're going to need to make this here to shorten this gap. 40 seconds left. 41-23 is the Wolverines' lead over the Grizzlies.
And they come back out on the court. Grizzlies set up in a new inbounding play than it looks like than they were set up before. Calling for the play. Ball is tipped and grabbed by the Wolverines. That's Madison Neal. Passes it over to Bang. Tries to put up a layup and gets fouled. So that is Peyton Bang who drew the foul. And she's going to get 2 shots.
Second foul of the half for the Grizzlies. That's definitely one thing they've improved on since the first half.
That bounces up and around and out. No good. Second shot for Bang. And that one is a swish. 42-23 is now the Chaparral lead. 30 seconds left. Baker taking it down the court. Passes it to Kaiser Cochran. Passes it down to Keeter down low. She's trying to put up a shot. She does. Ball does not go in, but she draws the foul. Now Keeter gets 2 free throws. So just about 20 seconds left, Keeter gets the chance to put some points on the board here. And she does. First shot goes in.
Keeter being one of the tallest, if not the tallest player on the Grizzlies team, gives her that advantage. Gets a lot of fouls called against her, and she's able to get to the free throw line a lot. She's pretty good at the free throw line. She's been great tonight, and that's something that the Grizzlies are good at.
She swishes her second shot. Bring the score to 25-42. That's Glover. Passes it over to Bang. Over to Smith. Back to Bang. Over to Glover. Back up top to Neal. Few seconds left. Avery Bang trying to put up a shot. And she gets fouled. So Wolverines back at the free throw line. 2.4 seconds left on the board for the third quarter. First shot is up and in. Bang's second shot is away, and that is also good. Makes it a 44-25 ball game, and that will bring us into the last quarter of play here in the Grizzly Den.
So 19-point deficit is what the Grizzlies face right now. That's a big one to be facing as you're going into the last quarter of the game, but it's nothing that the Grizzlies can't achieve. They always have energy and they never give up. We've seen that in all their games that they've played so far. They have a lot of perseverance, and that's going to be key for the rest of the way out of this game in the Grizzly Den.
Exactly. Fourth quarter is crunch time. So that's when they're going to have to focus in and start chipping away, get some stops, put some points on the board, try and see if they can't get themselves back into this game.
It's going to be tough for the Grizzlies, but we know that they could do it. The Grizzlies never give up. They're just going to have to get a lot of good stops and able to put some points on the board fast.
Exactly. So we're getting set for the fourth quarter. Both teams come back out onto the court. Looks like it's going to be Chaparral's ball to start. Inbound goes to San Gericus. Passes it over to Glover. Across the court to Smith. Down low to Bang. Pass is intercepted by Wolicho, who hands it off to McCloskey. Grizzlies get a turnover. McCloskey driving in. Nice bounce pass to Baker, and they lay it in. Sangirkis hands it off to Bang. Back to Sangirkis. Over to Bang. That's out to Smith on the 3 for 3. And Baker trying to grab the rebound gets pushed out of bounds. So the Grizzlies get the ball on the push. Some subs coming in for the Wolverines. That is number 50, Regan Lentil, checking back in for the Wolverines.
Looks like there's some confusion between both coaches, but they get it figured out. Grizzlies ball.
Wolicho passes it to Kaiser Cochran. Bounce pass low to Baker. Puts up the shot, no good. Gets her own rebound. Puts up another shot. That one is tipped. Kaiser Cochran gets the rebound, tries to put up the shot, and she gets fouled.
That's good for the Grizzlies. Going to give them 2 shots, and the clock is stopped.
Yeah, definitely a good situation there. They did a good job there getting those offensive rebounds. Now Kaiser Cochran has the opportunity. That one is up and good.
Just like you mentioned, Vince, offensive rebounding is key, especially at this point in the game. Rebounding is a big part of the game.
That shot is up and also good. 2 for 2 there for Kaiser Cochran. Makes it a 44-29 game. Lentil passes it over into Bang. Back over to Lentil, over to Glover, back to Bang. Bounce pass is grabbed by Kaiser Cochran, then it's stolen back by Glover. Shot by Smith is no good. Grabbed by Glover, who puts up a layup, and that one is good.
Another missed opportunity by the Grizzlies there. They had a good steal, but it got knocked away again.
McCloskey drives down, passes it off to Baker. Puts up a shot, and it is blocked.
Avery Bang with the good block there. Back and forth action. Good defense by both teams right now.
Sangirkis back to Glover, over to Lentil on the side, back up top to Glover. 3-pointer is no good. Rebound grab by A.D. Baker, who passes it down to Wolicho. Passes a little too high, and that flies out of bounds.
Good attempt, though, all the way down the court. In hopes of trying to get a quick layup. Just a little bit too powerful there, though, on that pass.
Some subs coming in for the Grizzlies. Issa Winton checks into the game as Sangirkis takes it down the court. Passes it over to Lentil, over to Glover. Across the court, back to Sangirkis. Over to Bang, who steps back. 3-point attempt, no good. Hands it off to McCloskey. She gets a screen. Passes it out to Winton. Back to Keeter. Down low, layup, and that rolls in.
Good ball movement again. Able to get the ball behind the arc and then pass it back down low for a good layup from Keeter.
And pass by the Wolverines goes out of bounds, and the Grizzlies get the ball back. Lucy Monroe checks in for Thunder Ridge as Winton inbounds it to McCloskey. Takes it across half court. Dribbles down. Nice pass out to Keeter, who gets a jump shot up, and that swishes in. 33-46 is now the lead for Chaparral. Pass into Bang. She drives, and she gets fouled.
Good foul there called. Definitely a little bit of a slap of the arm. That's going to send Avery Bang to the free throw line now. 13-point lead for the Wolverines.
Just over 5 minutes left in the game. Bang's shot is up and in.
It's always satisfying watching the ball go in like that.
Yeah,
The
nice
sound of
swoosh.
the net is so satisfying.
Yeah, swoosh.
Swoosharoo.
Bang sets up for her second shot. And that one is also in. 47-33. Some subs coming in. Peyton Bang checks back in for the Wolverines. Inbounded to Winton. Crosses half court. Passes it off to Winton. She drives over to, passes it to Keeter. Back to Winton up top. Over to Monroe. Back to Winton. Monroe dribbles. Looks like a foul is called on the Wolverines, and the Grizzlies getting in. Actually, no, the Grizzlies are now in the bonus, so Lucy Monroe is going to get a 1-for-1 free throw attempt. Baker subs in. Monroe's first shot is no good. Ball is tipped out of bounds by Keeter, and the Wolverines get the ball here. 4 minutes and 36 seconds left in the game. Chaparral leads 48-33.
4.5 minutes left in this game.
Sangirkis passes it over. Back to Sangirkis. Over to Bang. Back to Sangirkis. Across the court. Down low to Glover. Back to Glover. Puts up a three. Bounces away. Rebounded by Baker. Passes it to McCloskey. Back to Baker. She drives in. Passes it over to Winton. Back up top to McCloskey. She's calling for some movement. She's going to try and drive in herself. Tries to get to pass to Baker. Ball is bouncing around. Baker dives on it. Jump ball is called. And it looks like...
I think that they might have called a timeout because they were in danger there.
Okay.
It would have gone to the Grizzlies, but Grizzlies coach calls timeout as he saw that his team was in danger.
Good call there by the Thunder Ridge coaches. And they're able to keep the ball there. 33-48, the Grizzlies are losing currently. 3 minutes and 43 seconds left in the game.
The Grizzlies are on a little bit of a comeback run here, though. They're outscoring the Wolverines right now 8-4 in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, they want to try and keep that up for the last couple minutes of the game. See if they can make this a little closer.
So 3:43 left in the game. It's going to be Grizzlies ball coming out of this timeout. A shot would be clutch for them to continue the momentum that they're gaining right now.
Definitely, especially since they have this opportunity for an inbound play. They set up for that. McCloskey to inbound it. Gets the pass out to Winton, down to Baker. She takes a dribble or two, puts up a shot, no good. Rebounded by the Wolverines, and Glover takes it down, passes it to Murphy, who passes it to Bang, back to Murphy, up top to Glover, back to Sangirkis, over to Bang, across the court to Glover. Glover passes it back to Murphy, over to Sangirkis, back to Bang. Pass to Bang. Over to Murphy for three. No good. Grabbed by Regan Keeter, who passes it to AD Baker. Spin move. Passes it to Winton. She drives underneath, puts up a shot, and that gets blocked. Sangirkis taking it down the court. Winton goes down. No foul called, though.
Wanted an offensive foul called there.
Oh, but Winton gets the steal. She puts up the shot, and she lays it in. Great shot and steal and shot there by Issa Winton.
Able to recover after getting knocked down. No foul called, so she just got up and did it herself.
That's the best way to react when you don't get the call you want. Sangirkis over to Glover. Over to Murphy. Back over to Sangirkis. Back to Murphy. And that looks like a foul is called.
There's just about 2 minutes left in this game. Grizzlies are doing a good job of continuing to build the team chemistry. No matter what the outcome of this game is, it's good to see this team working together still, not giving up and continuing to fight.
Yeah, exactly. Like you said, they've actually outscored the Wolverines here in this fourth quarter.
They're now on a 10-4 run against them to open up this fourth quarter. If they're able to do this the whole game, the score could look a lot different right now.
Sangirkis passes it to Glover, who passes it to Bang. Grizzlies really getting aggressive on defense, trying to get the ball back, and Coach Spates for the Wolverines calls a timeout.
That was exciting to watch. All the Grizzlies were just attacking for the ball there, trying to get a trap.
Yeah, they're trying to get the ball back there. Smart call for the Wolverines to get that timeout. Just under 2 minutes left in the game. Chaparral leads 48-35.
So talked about it in past games, but this Grizzlies team is a young one. There's only 3 seniors on the team, while the rest of the team is majority underclassmen. This is important for them to continue to build that team chemistry and bond as we move on in the season, as they're going to continue to build up that momentum as we finish the season.
Yeah, like you said, they've got 6 underclassmen on their roster. I think this is going to give them a lot of experience, and this will be good for the Grizzlies as a program going forward as they come out to finish the last couple minutes of the game.
2 other starters, and those 2 are on the court right now. Alexis Baker and Kira Kaiser Cochran, both freshmen. Very impressive to be starting at the varsity level as a freshman. Definitely something to be proud of, and they can work on for the rest of the season with the rest of the team.
Inbounded to Sangirkis. Ball is loose. Grabbed by Wolocho. It just got out of bounds. Just rolled out of bounds right as Wolocho was about to grab it.
It was literally millimeters away.
Just a tough break for the Grizzlies. They almost grabbed that loose ball, and she would have had a fast break.
I always wonder at the end of basketball games, when the defense is playing a lot more aggressive, what it would have looked like if they played that way the whole game. Of course, the coach doesn't want them to get all these fouls called earlier on in the game.
Exactly.
But if they're able to steal the ball the way that they are early in the game, it could look different right now.
For sure. And another foul called, it looks like, on the Grizzlies. And that puts the Wolverines in the bonus. So that's Bree Murphy gets a 1-for-1 free throw attempt here. 1 minute and 43 seconds left in the game.
It's a lot different in the Grizzly Den, not here in the student section getting ready right now as the opposing team shooting free throws.
It's definitely been different this season. Although someone in the crowd was making a little noise there.
Might have been someone's family member. That's good to see.
Yeah, you love to see that energy.
Maybe they heard me.
Maybe. Baker puts up the shot. No good. She fights for the rebound. Jump ball. It looks like it's going to go the Grizzlies' way.
Good effort again. Diving on balls. The Grizzlies are just trying to keep fighting. They're not going to give up. No matter what the score is, you know that the Grizzlies will never give up.
They get set for the inbound play here. McCloskey to inbound. Gets the pass into Kaiser Cochran. Up top to Keeter. She tries to drive in. Hands it off to McCloskey, puts up a floater, no good. Rebounded by the Wolverines. Sangirkis loses the ball. Looks like another foul was called. And Sangirkis is going to get another 1-for-1 free throw attempt. Issa Winton subs in for the Grizzlies. Sangirkis. First shot is up, and that bounces out. Rebound grabbed by Rang. Ball is loose. Grabbed by Kaiser Cochran. Passes it to Keeter. Across the court to Wolacho.
Toe tap catch.
Pass to Winton, over to Keeter. Back to Wolacho. He drives in, tries to get the shot, and she gets fouled.
Another good act of sportsmanship. Both teams have had good sportsmanship tonight, helping each other up when they get knocked down.
I mean, they've both been playing aggressive, so there's been a few times where players fall down, but they're always there to help each other out. So Wolacho, first shot. Swishes it. 48-36 with 54 seconds left. Wolacho.
Could there be a miracle on the Grizzly Den, you think, Vince?
That would be
12-point comeback.
That would be quite the sight to see.
Never
Pass
say
over to
never.
Glover. Back to Sangirkis. Over to Glover. Pass to Bang. Over to Sangirkis. She's trying to take her time, run some time off the clock, and Wolacho fouls her to try and stop the clock. And she's going to get another free throw attempt. So 33.5 seconds left in the game. Sangirkis sets up for her first shot. Bounces out. Rebound grabbed by Cater. Knocked out of bounds by Avery Bang. So the Grizzlies get the ball here. Inbound to Baker. She takes it down the court. Layup and one. Nice. Nice shot there by Alexis Baker to get the and one. Chance for a three-point play here.
Grizzlies are on a 13-4 fourth quarter run here, outscoring the Wolverines by 9.
Alexis Baker's shot is no good. Rebounded by the Wolverines. Sangirkis passes it. Grizzlies foul to stop the clock. 19 seconds left, and it's a 10-point game. Chaparral leads 48-38.
Although the Grizzlies are 19 seconds away from losing, they've played really well in this fourth quarter, and I think that's going to help them moving on to this next game. It's going to give them a lot of momentum.
Yeah, for sure. Shot is up, and that is in. So she gets another one. Shot is up. That is also in. 50-38 is the score. Winton taking it down. Nice shot there. And that goes in. Grizzlies trying to steal the ball back. Get called for a foul. 9.6 seconds left. And that makes it 50-40. Rebecca Winton subs in. And that is Sangirkis back at the free throw line. Another 1-for-1 attempt. Excuse me. That last foul put Chaparral in the double bonus, so she got 2 shots. She missed her first one. The second shot is up, and that one goes in. 10 seconds left. Grizzlies hustling down the court, trying to get another shot in. Winton passes out to Keeter for three. No good.
Grizzlies
And that will
continue
end
to
the
fight all
game.
the way to the horn, which is something you like to see. They just couldn't pull it out.
Exactly. Oh, final score here. Chaparral 51, Thunder Ridge 40.
Well, Vince, the Grizzlies ended up outscoring 15-7 in the final quarter of the game, which is a very good sight to see.
Yeah,
Just couldn't get it done as they faced a 19-point deficit, but
that's really impressive to me, the fact that, we were talking about that before going into the fourth quarter, that they were going to have a good run of putting up shots and getting stops. And that's what they did. Like you said, unfortunately, it's just too big of a deficit for them to overcome, but you love to see the resiliency from the Grizzlies.
Next game, they hope to not face as big of a deficit, hopefully hold a lead for the game, and hopefully here on Friday night they're able to get a win in the Grizzly Den. But tonight, the Grizzlies fall to Chaparral 40-51, and thank you for tuning in to TRHS Sports Broadcasting. I'm Carson Shea.
I'm Vince Byrne. Have a good night, everybody.